Today I'm putting 16 World Cup winners into one tournament. That means Pogba is back on the French squad, Maradona is spearheading an Argentina team, and Pele, well, he's on two different Brazil teams. This will be the World Cup of all World Cups. And we'll be doing one big World Cup qualifier where every team will play each other once to decide who plays who. Now, I've already done that for you, and this is how it went. And in first place, it would be 2002 Brazil, and that's mainly thanks to R9 as he couldn't stop scoring goals and finished as the playoff top scorer with 14 goals in 10 matches. In second place, it would be 1982 Italy, who would miss out by 1 point, finishing on 27. On to 2010 Spain, they finished in third place. The star players of David Villa, Xavi, and Iniesta came through for them. In fourth place, it will be the latest winners 2022 Argentina, and they were being spearheaded by Lionel Messi, who was on absolute fire. In positions 5th to 8th, these four teams would all finish on 22 points, but it would be goal difference separating them, meaning France finished 5th and Germany finished 8th. But the playoffs means nothing as all these teams are World Cup winners. And now the qualifiers are done, this is what the round of 16 will look like. So without further ado, let's get into the round of 16. And to get the round of 16 started, Mario Kempes would give 78 Argentina the lead, and things were looking good, but it wouldn't take long as goals from R9 and Junior would put them back in front before R9 scored again late in the game to send Argentina packing. Meanwhile, in the game between 82 Italy and 70 Brazil, 1970 Brazil would show just how good they were with this long shot from Gerson followed by this from Pele. They found Pele. Pele shoots and Pele gets it posted in. Being on his left foot won't stop him. Pele strikes. 2-0 to Brazil. They may have finished last, but like I said, anything can happen in this tournament. And lucky for us, the rest of the round of 16 games were just as exciting. 2022 Argentina would show penalties meant nothing as they just edged it past 94 Brazil thanks to Messi. 06 Italy would beat 90 West Germany thanks to 2 Totti goals. 18 France would prove too strong for 66 England as Giroud got on the score sheet twice. And this from Griezmann ruined any hopes of a comeback. 1958 Brazil would beat 1974 Germany thanks to goals from Garrincha and a brace from Vava. And finally 14 Germany couldn't find an answer for Zidane as he'd get 3 assists, and 98 France would win 4-0. But the most exciting game of the round of 16 was Maradona's Argentina taking on 2010 Spain. Alonso into David Villa. Look at the way Spain are moving the ball already. Jesus Christ. But Argentina didn't come to play either. Maradona's got it now. Maradona knocks it back. Into Barachaga, into Enrique. Oh, 1986 Argentina are not to be played with. They have taken the lead with some beautiful football. And minutes later, Maradona was at the heart of it again. Into Maradona now. Can Maradona have a strike? He does. And who else was it going to be? Maradona trying to get on the turn. They can't keep up with Maradona. It's Olart. Yes. A goal and an assist for Maradona. He is pulling the strings right now. They can't keep up with him. Pedro, can he find one more into Iniesta? Iniesta's one-on-one. Iniesta shoots and it goes straight through the keeper. You'd think that would put off Argentina, right? That won't stop Argentina. Enrique. Oh my goodness. What can he do with it? He finds David Villa. David Villa back to Pedro. One more into Xavi, and Xavi puts it top corner. I might have spoke too soon about star power. It's 4-2. The momentum is building. Can Spain pull off a comeback? David Villa shoots. Ruggieri is there. Captain Villa, back to David Villa, but David Villa won't miss this time. It's 4-3 with 10 minutes to go, and Spain could pull the comeback of the century. He's found David Villa. This could be it. David Villa. No, it's a big challenge by Brown. An eventful game with 7 goals scored, but it will be 1986 Argentina just edging it. And with the round of 16 out the way, we now have our teams for the quarterfinals. 02 Brazil versus 06 Italy is a great way to kick off the quarterfinals. These two teams are at the top of their game. And after 10 minutes, we aren't disappointed. 2-man, it doesn't matter though. He's managed to find Dino. He's found Rivaldo. Rivaldo shoots. And Brazil are 1-0 to the good with only 10 minutes gone. It's out to Cannavaro. Cannavaro finds Totti. Can he get a strike off? He finds Camoranesi. Camoranesi finds Gattuso. And if it keeps up like this, we are in for a game. But one thing you can't do is mess around with Brazil's danger man in the box. R9's there again, and R9 scores. Oh my goodness. Another goal for the World Cup marksman. He scored 3 in the knockouts now. And the second half was just as cagey as the first, as both teams didn't want to let it slip, meaning there were no goals in the second half. Brazil will edge it 2-1, and they will be heading into the semi-finals. The next game is 1970 Brazil taking on 2018 France. And Brazil were the better of the two sides, but just couldn't get the finish in. He cuts it back to Tostão. Tostal finds Pele. Pele finds Rivellino, and Brazil take the lead. It was a cagey game, but on the stroke of halftime, 1970, Brazil are cooking. Second half, France need to come with something different. Kylian Mbappe on the wing, trying to cut it back, finds Griezmann, and they've won themselves a corner. They found Griezmann now. Griezmann finds Giroud. Giroud shoots and Giroud scores! Beautiful pass from Griezmann, and Giroud has managed to bang it in at the near post. Matuidi wins it back. Finds Pogba. Pogba has a goal! And with only 8 minutes to go, that could be the goal to take France into the semis. Pele, who's done nothing all game, he needs to get on the score sheet, if I'm being honest. And it will be 2018 France as our second team in the semi-finals. With one of Pele's Brazil teams knocked out, I can't wait to see his second one as they go up against Maradona. This is battle of the icons. And so far, Argentina look the better team. Into Brown. Brown finds Olati, and Olati puts the ball into the back of the net. But it won't take long for Brazil to respond. Zito finds Vava. Vava finds Pele, and Pele finds the back of the net. Didi into Pele. Pele finds Vava, and Vava scores! Oh! This Brazil team mean business. Back to Burachaga, back to Olati Corachea. They found Enrique, who finds Valdano. Tries to shoot, he does shoot, and it's 2-2. You can see why both these teams won the World Cup. Running down the wing. Can he cut it inside? He does. Pele knocks it back to Vava, and it's a block by Batista. But Brazil's attack is so deadly, they won't ease up. Finds Zito, and Zito scores! Oh my goodness. 1958 Brazil showing exactly why they were so dominant as they go in front once again. I think the Argentina manager said something at halftime. They're a different team. On the edge of the box, into Brown, into Olati, and he scores again. Maradona with a beautiful pass. Bochini, oh, it's 4-3 to Argentina. But Brazil aren't done there either. Pele now into Didi, into Gorincha, and it's 4-4. Can Pele find the pass? Pele's going by himself. It's Pele. Pele finds Vava, and Vava finds the net. There's not much time left, but can they put the nail in the coffin? Dino, he's found Didi. Vava! That will be game, set, and match, and it will be Brazil heading into the semi-finals. And the final matchup of the quarterfinals will see 2022 Argentina taking on 1998 France. Molina has a chance to work his way into the box. Molina gets there. Alvarez is there, and Barthez makes a big save. Finds him. Trezeguet's in. He finds Trezeguet, who scored the last game. Trezeguet goes in, and Trezeguet scores again. Trezeguet finds his way into the starting lineup through injury and does not disappoint. Back into Carambeo. This is beautiful by this French team. They found Petit. Oh! First time volley on the right foot as well from Emmanuel Petit. And now Argentina will need to step it up if they want to pull something back. It's Alvarez now, who finds Fernandez. Back to Alvarez. Alvarez finds Di Maria. Di Maria shoots, and there's the comeback. But that little bit of light might be dimmed after this. Oh no, Martinez has left it, and Lilian Thuram will punish them. And you've got to ask questions about Martinez. He's normally class in goal. The second half will be the same as France would dominate most of the game, but you can never count out Argentina. Molina finds Martinez. Martinez has a strike, and Martinez scores. That might be the impact that Argentina needs. 6 minutes to go, and they're back in this game. Lionel Messi has to spearhead his team. Lionel Messi shoots. Why has he shot? He's made a big mess of it there, and it will be 98 France heading through to the semi-finals. And with that, we now have our 4 teams for the semi-finals. 2002 Brazil, 2018 France, 1958 Brazil, and 1998 France. The stakes are much higher now. First semi-final, 2002 Brazil versus 1998 France. Roberto Carlos is going for it, and ooh, Barthez makes a big save. They play it back to Kleberson. Kleberson finds R9. R9 with the steps. R9 shoots, and it's saved by Barthez. He's bringing it forward. France could break the deadlock here. They knock it back to Zidane, and there is the first goal of the game. Zinedine Zidane gives France the lead. The second half was all Brazil as they were looking for an equalizer, but France wouldn't budge. It might be time to make a change. Plays it back to Ricardo Kaká, fresh off the bench. He's got legs. He's making his way into the box. Ricardo Kaká! And Brazil will be thanking their lucky stars because that goal brings them back in the game. Dino's making the run if he can find him. He does find someone, and that's Rivaldo who finds Dino, and it's 2. Brazil have turned this game on its head. And it's Ronaldinho who has scored the crucial goal. Oh, they've tried. Silva's having none of it. Karen Bale, this has got to be the last attack. Petit does cross it. Jorkef, no way! They have done it. 5 minutes into added time and France have scored an equalizer. Petit now running down the line. Petit has a crack. He hits the post. But in times like this, cometh the hour, cometh the man. He's gone past him. R9 is in. R9 with the chance, and R9 does score. And R9 starting to bring the ball forward. R9's got acres of space. R9 drives and R9 gets his second. And it looks like they will be our first team into the World Cup finals. And if that's the first semi-final, I cannot wait to see what the second one will be like. One last matchup before the final, and it's Mbappe versus Pele as 18 France take on 58 Brazil. Hernandez plays it into Giroud. Giroud tries to find Griezmann, and they've cleared it out for a corner. Oh, but Brazil have won it back now, and they have a chance to go in front. Didi into Zagallo. Zagallo gets the ball back, and Zagallo scores. The first goal in the semi-final has taken 25 minutes, but it will be 58 Brazil who get the lead. But a semi-final like this won't be easy. Kante finds Griezmann. Griezmann's got time. Griezmann shoots, and Griezmann scores. And it's Griezmann again who has had a fantastic tournament. It's another corner, and France are on top right now. Can they do anything with it? It's gone in, and it's Mbappe! Oh! And that is a goal worthy of giving France the lead. France's defense would be just as tight as Lloris made back-to-back saves, and Kante would clear the ball off the line. They've got 12 minutes to sort themselves out. Santos now finds Pele. Pele finds Vava. Vava shoots, and Vava scores. The Pele-Vava link-up strikes again. Mbappe now back to Pavard. They played it into Kante. Kante finds Thorvin. Thorvin shoots, and Thorvin scores. 5 minutes left to go, and super sub Thorvin looks to have scored the goal to take France into the final. Didi tries to drive it forward, but it won't matter. It will be 2018 France as our second team in the World Cup final. This World Cup has had some amazing teams, and here are the final two. 0-2 Brazil taking on 18 France. And as expected, this would be a very tight game with both teams making some big challenges to see each other out. Kleberson finds R9. R9 trying to twist and turn, but only as far as Rivaldo. Rivaldo shielding it off, and Rivaldo gets the shot off and scores. Deadlock has been broken in the final, and Brazil are in front. And although it's only 1-0 at halftime, this game has had so much going on. He finds Pogba. France are starting to look alive now. They're looking like a much better team. It's into Griezmann, and Griezmann puts it top corner. And Griezmann, who has been their main star this tournament, steps up again. And momentum can play a big part in a final. And Griezmann's picked it up. Oh my goodness, Griezmann has a chance to give them the lead, and he does! It's 2-1 to France. They've turned it around for the third time in a row. And now Brazil will have to try and turn it around. Composed on the ball. No, he's not. He's been tackled by R9. R9 bringing it forward, but he's got no support. He's gone past one. R9 with the steps. He cuts inside. He shoots. Oh! R9 with a moment of individual brilliance, and Brazil are absolutely back in this game. And with 90 minutes unable to separate the two teams, we are going into extra time. And in extra time, it would be the same as the start of the first half. Very cagey before Giroud got himself a big chance. Back into Thorvin though. Can Thorvin get another cross in? He does. It hits Giroud, and Giroud hits the post. And it looks like it will be penalties to decide the fate of these two teams. R9 first. What can he do? Scorer of that great goal, and he's missed. It's Griezmann now. Can Griezmann deliver? And Griezmann puts it away. Holger now has to make up for R9's miss. He shoots, and it's a great penalty. It's Mbappe now stepping up. Mbappe shoots, and Mbappe misses. Ricardo Kaka, can he score this to get them back on track? And he does. Titi stepping up. He needs to score this to keep France in the game. He steps up, and he misses. Oh! And that will seal it. 0-2 Brazil have beaten 18 France on penalties. And just like that, 0-2 Brazil are your all-time World Cup winners. And if you love that video, then you'll love this one here. So click here to watch it.